Maya, can I tell you something embarrassing?
Always.
Yesterday, I was watching an English video online, and there was this guy in the comments. He said, I learned English in 3 months. Now I speak perfectly.
Okay.
3 months, Maya. 3 months! And I have been learning for much longer than that, and I still make mistakes. I still forget words. I still feel nervous when I speak.
And how did that make you feel?
Terrible. Like something is wrong with me. Like I am too slow. Like maybe I cannot do this.
Zack, I need to tell you something very important.
What?
That guy in the comments, you should never compare yourself to him. Never.
But why? He learned in 3 months.
Never. I will explain everything today. Welcome, everyone, to Easily Speak English. I am Maya.
I am Zack, and apparently I have been doing something very wrong.
Not wrong. Very human. But today, we are going to fix it.
Good, because I don't like feeling terrible.
Nobody does. If you have ever compared your English to someone else and felt bad about yourself, this episode is for you. Let's talk about it. Okay, Zack. First question. When did you start comparing your English to other people?
I think always? Since the beginning?
What do you compare?
Everything. How fast they speak, how many mistakes they make, how comfortable they sound, how many words they know.
And when you compare, who wins?
Never me.
Why?
Because I always find someone better. Someone faster, someone more confident, someone with a better accent.
And how does that feel?
Like I am always behind. Like I am running a race and everyone is ahead of me.
I want our listeners to hear this. Write in the comments, have you ever felt this way? Have you ever looked at someone else's English and felt like you are not good enough? Write yes or no, because I think many people are feeling exactly what Zack is feeling right now.
I hope I am not alone in this.
You are absolutely not alone. This is one of the most common feelings in language learning, and social media makes it so much worse. Yes, because on social media, everyone shows only their best English. Nobody posts a video of themselves making mistakes. Exactly. You see the highlight, not the full story.
The highlight?
Like a highlight reel in football, you see only the best goals, not all the missed shots, not all the bad days, not all the practice, just the best moments.
Oh, so that guy in the comments, maybe his 3 months was not the full story?
Probably not. But even if it was, Zack, his story is his story. Your story is your story.
His story is his story. My story is my story. I like that.
Good, because that is the heart of everything we are talking about today. Okay, let's talk about why comparing is actually dangerous. Not just uncomfortable, dangerous.
Dangerous? That is a strong word.
It is, and I mean it. Here is why. When you compare your English to someone else, what question are you actually asking?
Am I as good as them?
Yes. And what is the problem with that question?
I don't know. What is the problem?
The problem is you are comparing the wrong things. You are comparing your inside to their outside.
My inside to their outside. What does that mean?
You know everything about your inside. All your doubts, all your bad days, all the times you forgot a word, all the times you felt stupid, all the times you wanted to give up.
Yes, I know all of that very well.
But when you look at someone else, what do you see?
Only the outside. Only what they show.
Exactly. You see their confident video, their perfect sentence, their smooth accent. You do not see their bad days, their doubts, their mistakes, They're tears.
So I am comparing my worst moments to their best moments?
Every single time.
That is not fair.
Not fair at all. And here is the second problem. Everyone starts in a different place.
What do you mean?
Okay, think about this. Someone who grew up near English speakers, they have an advantage. Someone whose language is very similar to English, they have an advantage. Someone who went to an English school, they have an advantage. Someone who watches English TV every day since childhood, they have an advantage.
So some people start the race much closer to the finish line?
Yes. And you might be starting further back, but that does not mean you are slower. It means you have a longer journey. And a longer journey teaches you more.
A longer journey teaches you more. I never thought about it like that.
The people who work hardest are usually the people who started furthest back. And they often end up with the deepest understanding, the most real.
Maya, can I be honest about something?
Please.
When I compare myself to someone better, I don't just feel bad. I actually stop trying.
Tell me more.
Like, I think, why should I practice today? That person is already so far ahead. What is the point?
So comparing doesn't just make you feel bad, it steals your motivation.
Yes, it steals it completely. One comparison, and suddenly I don't want to open my English book. I don't want to practice. I just want to watch TV and forget about English.
This is so important. Listeners, do you recognize this feeling? When comparing makes you want to quit? Write in the comments. Tell us what happens to you when you compare your English to someone else. Does it motivate you? Or does it make you want to stop?
I think for most people, it makes them want to stop.
For most people, yes. Because comparison creates a feeling called not enough.
Not enough.
I am not fast enough, not good enough, not smart enough, not fluent enough. And when you feel not enough, your brain says, why bother?
Why bother? Yes, that is exactly what happens.
And here is the terrible thing. While you are sitting there feeling not enough, you are not practicing. And while you are not practicing, the gap between you and that other person gets bigger.
Oh no. So comparison actually makes you worse?
It can. If you let it stop you, yes, comparison can make you worse. That is the most dangerous thing I have heard today. Now you understand why I said dangerous.
I understand. Okay, so what do we do instead? We can't just stop noticing other people.
No, we cannot stop noticing, but we can change what we look at. The only comparison that helps you is comparing yourself to who you were yesterday, last week, last month, last year.
Compared to myself?
Compare to yourself, not to anyone else, only to you.
But how? How do I compare to myself?
I have a simple question for you. 1 year ago, could you listen to this podcast and understand it?
1 year ago? Probably not. Not this easily.
And today?
Today, I understand everything. Well, most things.
So your English is better than it was 1 year ago.
Yes, it is.
That is progress, Zach. Real progress. That is the only number that matters.
Wow. When you say it like that, I am actually doing well.
You are doing very well. And our listeners, think about this right now. Think about your English 1 year ago. Could you understand more today? Could you say more today? Could you read more today? I think yes. I think the answer is yes for almost everyone listening.
Write in the comments. Tell us, what can you do in English today
that you could not do 1 year ago. I want to hear the answers. I think they will be beautiful.
They will be. And here is something else. Progress in language learning is not always loud. It is often very quiet.
Quiet?
Yes, you don't always notice it happening. One day you read an English sentence and it just makes sense. You don't know when that happened. It just happened quietly.
Oh, yes, that happens to me. I watch an English video and I understand it. And I think, when did that start? I don't know. It just happened quietly while you were working, while you were practicing, while you were listening to podcasts like this one. I did not notice, but the progress was there, always there, even on the days it doesn't feel like it, especially on those days.
Especially on those days. That is really comforting.
Good. I want you to feel comforted, not compared.
Comforted, not compared. That should be on a poster.
Maybe it will be.
Maya, can I ask something?
Of course.
When does the race end? When is my English good enough?
That is a really good question. What do you think?
I don't know. When I speak perfectly?
Do native English speakers speak perfectly?
What do you mean?
Native English speakers make grammar mistakes too. They forget words too. They say the wrong thing too. Every day.
Really?
Really. No one speaks perfectly. Not in English, not in any language. Perfect does not exist.
So the race never ends?
Or the race never existed.
The race never existed. What does that mean?
It means English is not a race. There is no finish line. There is no winner. There is only you, using English, getting a little better, every day.
But then, why does it feel like a race?
Because we are human. We compare. We want to know where we stand. We want to feel like we are winning something. But English is not like that. English is more like a garden.
A garden?
You plant seeds. You water them every day. Some days, nothing seems to happen. Some days, a little flower appears. And one day, you look at your garden and it is beautiful. But you cannot rush it. You cannot compare your garden to your neighbor's garden. Different soil, different seeds, different sunlight, different water.
Different garden.
Your garden. Only yours.
I really like that. English is my garden. I water it every day. And one day it will be beautiful.
It is already beautiful, Zack. Every garden at every stage is beautiful,
Even with the weeds?
especially with the weeds. The weeds are the mistakes. And without mistakes, nothing grows.
Wow. That is the most poetic thing you have ever said, Maya.
I have my moments.
Listeners, your English is your garden. Say that to yourself today. My English is my garden. I water it every day. It is growing, even when I cannot see it.
Okay, let's give everyone something practical. 3 things to do next time you feel yourself starting to compare. Yes, practical. I need practical. The garden was beautiful, but I also need steps. Okay, step 1. When you see someone with better English, instead of thinking they are better than me, try thinking, I wonder what their story is.
I wonder what their story is.
Get curious instead of competitive. Ask, how did they learn? What did they do? What can I learn from them?
So I use them as inspiration, not as a measuring stick.
Exactly. Inspiration,
not measurement. There is a big difference.
Inspiration, not measurement. Okay. Step 2?
Step 2. Write down one thing your English can do today that it could not do before. Just one thing. Any small thing. I understood a new word today. I made a sentence I never made before. I watched a video in English and understood it. Any small thing.
Like a progress diary?
Exactly. A progress diary. Because when you write down your small wins, your brain starts looking for progress instead of looking for comparison.
Oh, so you train your brain to notice the good things?
You train your brain. Yes. What you look for, you find. If you look for comparison, you find people better than you. If you look for progress, you find progress. What you look for, you find. I am writing that down. Good. And step 3, say this sentence out loud. Are you ready? Ready. My English journey is mine. Nobody else is walking my path. I am exactly where I need to be. Listeners, say it too, right now, out loud. My English journey is mine. Nobody else is walking my path. I am exactly where I need to be. That feels really good to say. It does, because it is true. Can we say it one more time? Yes, all together. My English journey is mine. Nobody else is walking my path. I am exactly where I need to be. I feel much better than when we started this episode. Good. That was the whole plan.
Okay, let's give everyone something practical. 3 things to do next time you feel yourself starting to compare. Yes, practical. I need practical. The garden was beautiful, but I also need steps. Okay, step 1. When you see someone with better English, instead of thinking they are better than me, try thinking, I wonder what their story is.
I wonder what their story is.
Get curious instead of competitive. Ask, how did they learn? What did they do? What can I learn from them?
So I use them as inspiration, not as a measuring stick.
Exactly. Inspiration, not measurement. There is a big difference.
Inspiration, not measurement. Okay. Step 2?
Step 2. Write down one thing your English can do today that it could not do before. Just one thing. Any small thing. I understood a new word today. I made a sentence I never made before. I watched a video in English and understood it. Any small thing.
Like a progress diary?
Exactly. A progress diary. Because when you write down your small wins, your brain starts looking for progress instead of looking for comparison.
Oh, so you train your brain to notice the good things?
You train your brain. Yes. What you look for, you find. If you look for comparison, you find people better than you. If you look for progress, you find progress. What you look for, you find. I am writing that down. Good. And step 3, say this sentence out loud. Are you ready? Ready. My English journey is mine. Nobody else is walking my path. I am exactly where I need to be. Listeners, say it too, right now, out loud. My English journey is mine. Nobody else is walking my path. I am exactly where I need to be. That feels really good to say. It does, because it is true. Can we say it one more time? Yes, all together. My English journey is mine. Nobody else is walking my path. I am exactly where I need to be. I feel much better than when we started this episode. Good. That was the whole plan.